Bex was incredible. But
Yeah.
what's made my day the last 2 days was that Crystal Palace fan coming out of that random restaurant down the road and absolutely coming for you. He came out of nowhere, 4-0.
So we went out for our, because it was a lovely day. I said to the boys, come on, let's go out. We'll have a beer, right? We have a 2:30 meeting. I said, come on, I'll take you to the pub. So we all popped out. 1 beer each, right?
Who had a beer?
And it wasn't me or you,
No.
because we're pros.
There you go.
And we're sitting there, and I'm minding my own business.
Yep.
And this kid walks out and looks at me, and he sticks 4 fingers up in one hand and none in the other.
Well, no, he goes, Goldstein. And you went, you right? And he went, 4-0. Love it.
Unbelievable. Getting slaughtered by Palace. And then I bought a bit, didn't I?
bit, oh, yeah.
How's the cup final turn out for you?
But how many trophies have you won? Come back in 100 years when you've won something. That's how much he bit. Come back in 100 years.
I did buy it. Because every day you get, Man United.
Love that.
Even I go to the gym and I'm sweating cobs, whatever that means. I'm lifting. Someone goes, hey, do you think Man United will beat Arsenal the weekend? I'm like, I'm trying to lift this weight up, mate. I've come to the
Do you
gym.
have headphones in?
Yeah. And I have to
How
go,
do you hear that?
like
I know,
that. Because I can see them going,
I just don't do that.
I can't ignore someone when they come up to me. You'd ignore someone? What would you do? Tell me what I'll do. Tell me what you do.
If I'm in the gym working hard, and
Right.
I'm like, give me a little.
That doesn't work on the radio.
No,
You've
give me
just
a little,
gone silent.
10 minutes symbol, like
10 minutes.
2 fingers up, 10
Right. Well, okay. What about if you've put down the bar, so you've got that 90-minute rest
Like-
period, 90-second, 90-minute. No, you give it the old no.
Yeah,
give me
praying hands and all that in a bit.
You
Yeah.
give it the old praying hands, would you? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try the old praying hands. See what
I
happens.
don't know. I'd love that Palace fan to call up because he was ready for him. Love it. It's come from nowhere as well.
I think
Where did it come from?
I don't even know. I don't even know if he was real. Just appeared in front of us. 4-0 Goldstein. All right, yeah. Do you want to fight? It wasn't that bad.
I'd love to see you bite that.
Just quickly before we move on with the show, I've got an interesting pair of trainers on today. Adidas Wales Bonner. Bentley's got his Nike's Air Max on.
Yeah.
And Bentley thinks his trainers are better than mine. Of course, we all know mine are. But here's the thing. I put both pictures up on my Instagram account and asked my followers to vote. You're currently winning. How's that
Well,
work?
obviously, my trainers are better than yours.
But I would like to think that my followers are more, maybe leaning a little bit towards me.
Yeah,
a little bit
fair, you've got a
faithful.
few puppets and sheep in yours, ain't you?
What?
Got a few puppets and sheep in your followers.
What do you mean puppets and sheep? What do you mean?
Yeah. Oh,
What do you mean?
Goldstein, we love you. Yeah.
What do you mean puppets? Don't ever cut my followers, sunshine.
Even times where you know yourself, you come in and go, I don't like today's outfit, and they're like, I love you, Goldstein. That's when you know. Puppets and sheep, mate.
Puppets and sheep?
Yeah.
Sounds like a great pub. Where are you off to tonight? The old puppets and sheep.
Goldstein, I saw you at the Wardley Clark fight and said, Andy, Goldstein, how are you? And you,
No, hold on, I was never rude to anyone there.
where he said you ignored him, basically.
Right, well, I didn't hear him then,
Made
did
me
I?
feel like a child. Oh, that's poor, that, isn't it?
Why would I?
Dan, and he was a West Ham
It's
fan.
so easy to text in saying stuff. If I'm out in public, I will always say hello to people.
It's a lie.
No,
That
it's
is
not,
an
Benny,
absolute
that's not Benny. There's no way I would blank someone. I promise you, I'd never ever do that. I'd never do. You know that. I'd never.
I don't know that.
I might.
Don't try that.
You do. Don't you remember that time, first time you met me when I was much more famous than you, and you come up to me and I spoke to you? I would never blank someone. That didn't happen.
Well, that's Dan, the West Ham fan.
Right, Dan, phone up and we'll talk about it, all right?
Oh, what, are you going to apologise to him?
No, because I'll say where was I, what happened, and then we'll get to the end of it.
Right.
So phone up. 03717 223344. But just quickly, going back to the pictures
trainers.
of the trainers, Andy Goldstein 05 is mine.
Yeah.
I'd like you all to press the me button rather than the Bentley one.
He said you frowned at him. That's poor from you, that.
Phone up.
You know what, Dan, I apologise. All I can do is
don't
apologise on his
He's
behalf.
lying. Phone up. 03717 223344. Phone up.
Okay,
We'll have a chat. When we started the show, you read out a couple of texts from someone called Dan, who said that I blanked him at the Wardley
Well, you
fight.
frowned at him.
Yeah. Well, no, first it was a blank and then it was a frown.
Same thing.
It's already the story's
Are you going
changed.
to plug that in?
So I said, no. So I said, I don't do that when I'm out, right? So I said, phone up, we'll have a chat. So Dan's phoned up. Hello, Dan.
How we doing, gents? You all good?
See, he sounds like an honest guy, Dan.
Oh, no, I so should just blank you now. Go, what? Dan,
yeah, well,
tell me the
it wouldn't be
story.
the first time.
What?
Oh, Dan, exactly.
Jeez.
You know what, Dan, I believe you,
Hold
mate.
on,
I believe you.
So it's more than one. So you're a stalker. Is that what you're saying, Dan?
Well, no, I've only seen you once.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Go on, what? See,
So-
look, do you know what I
so-
mean? See, look. Now people are thinking, well, he's every right to blank him. What happened, Dan? Tell me what happened.
So we were walking around the O2 just before the Wardley Clark fight.
Yeah.
You were walking with a couple of other guys.
Security.
Probably, maybe. Don't know who it was.
Yeah.
But anyway, you were in a conversation. I noticed you and I went, oh, there's Andy Goldstein. How you doing, Goldstein? And the frown that you gave me for interrupting your conversation was like...
Oh,
That's
see?
not true.
Dan,
That's-
Dan, I
Dan.
believe you. I believe you.
Dan,
Yeah,
okay.
Dan, you haven't got to convince me.
What didn't help is afterwards, when you looked over your shoulder again, a group of lads next to us noticed you, and they, the other side of you, and they started going, Goldstein. And then I think by then you was like, right, that's enough.
Were you drunk when you said it to me?
Listen to this.
No.
Right. Well, I can only apologise. I didn't mean anything by it, Dan. I'm glad you...
No, it's all right. It's all forgiven.
Thank you, Dan.
Do you know what, Dan, thank you for coming on.
No, sir, no.
For the million listeners, this is what he's really like.
No, shut up.
Thanks, Dan.
1.1 million, by the way. Dan, next time you see me out and about, just think that I probably would blank you again. No, I'm joking. Come over and say hello.
I'm just going on past experience. You will.
Oh, that's not nice, Dan. I promise you I won't, all right?
No worries.
Okay.
Cheers. Thanks, Dan.
See, I didn't see you. I didn't see. No,
you did, because you turned around and looked.
Right. Do me a favour, everyone. Whenever you see Darren Bent on the way home, don't matter what time of day it is, go and annoy him.
No, they can do. I'll speak to them.
Right, I speak to them, but he was obviously drunk, the fella.
Obviously not.
Throwing stuff at me.
Now calling him drinking and that.
Smashed out of his face, that bloke.
Talk Sport Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the Talk Sport app and on your smart speaker. Talk Sport.